Hey there. So I don't know if anybody's going to come in tonight because I'm doing a kind of a live Blu-ray uh, book unboxing video, and I thought it'd be fun to do this just kind of off the cuff. As you can see, I'm in a different location. There's actually stuff around here. I am right now at my mom's house in St. John's, Newfoundland, because I am visiting here for Christmas. Hind, Lordy, I miss you guys. When you be here, Leo Turok, guys, miss you guys all back there. So let's start because I got a few things here. I got some Blu-rays, got some books that I never expected to get. But let's start with one that was given to me, that was gifted to me by a viewer, and that is a Vinegar Syndrome. Yeah, this is Vinegar Syndrome. Well, just starting with Vinegar Syndrome here. Hey there, Dave. Hey there, Jacob. How long was that flight? It shouldn't have been as long as it was. So we pretty much the first like it was around 7 hours long. Then I had a far wait in Montreal, pretty good there. Easy hour-and-a-half long flight in from Montreal to Toronto. They couldn't find their pilot in Toronto, so we ended up getting on the plane, boarding the plane, having to wait while they flew a pilot in from Montreal. I'm not even joking. That's the thing. And so I ended up supposed to have been here at 2, but I ended up getting here around 4:30. But thanks to Air Canada, who were really great about it when there's a lot of people bitching. So this is Sworn to Justice. I'm a big fan of Cynthia Rothrock. I'm so happy to see this one come into my collection because I love her films. And let's open it up now, guys. I don't have a. Thank you. I mean, I have two homes. I love the fact that I have two homes, Dave, and that is that I can be at home here in Newfoundland, and I can be at home if I'm when in Morocco. I gotta get a knife. The good thing is that I'm not too far away from the knife right here, but we're going out to some more shopping tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do shopping. I'm just gonna do the driving. I went out mostly on my own today. She drove me out to the mall, and I just walked around from there. Got a bit of sniffles because I'm not used to this weather now. So if you've never seen this Cynthia Rothrock film, it's actually pretty good. You know, it's fun, cheesy, action, martial arts film. You want to see Cynthia Rothrock? You want to see Cynthia Rothrock? You want to see her? Then you'll see her in this film. And we'll see her in the other film. Not so far, as I know. I think this was the only one where she that did that scene, or it's just a couple like kind of love scenes, which you don't normally see Cynthia Rothrock do in films, especially nude scenes. So you can see the inside cover art right here. A lot of features on this, by the way. A lot more than the regular ones. What the heck? So they did the Louis Trump for 60 years, but Cape Breton while I was be home. So I don't mind, I guess, but they messed up the poster a bit. I'll show you what I mean. So right here, looks fantastic here, right? But maybe they did. But look right here. Like, check your posters, guys, when you get them, because mine apparently has some kind of like paint or printing error. See that? So weird. Yeah, look, it's right there. Now, Vinegar Syndrome. This came directly from Vinegar Syndrome. Normally has a better record when it comes to stuff like this. But you can see the way that the poster was put in, like the bit of wear on it. See what I mean? I'm shocked, actually. I'm literally shocked. Never seen Vinegar Syndrome like kind of do this bad when it comes to quality control. Now, hopefully, the movie, because I love the movie, so features in there, because that's what really counts. So, like, the poster's a bonus. But check out, if you bought this movie, check out the poster just to make sure that it came okay. Because, actually, yeah, I did see the Line of Duty. That looks cool, man. We have some more stuff here. So next up is one that I told you guys about during they're setting off their basically their select stuff, and it's this is number 9 in the Grandis releasing collection, and I'm a big Sergio Sloma fan. He's made some of the great. Hey there, Alan. Welcome. Spaghetti westerns of all time. So, and this one I think is one of the greats. The Big Gundams are a really good movie. You got like Lee Van Cleef and Thomas Millian, who are both utterly fantastic. God, Vinegar Syndrome, you pissed me off tonight. I love Vinegar Syndrome. You guys know I love Vinegar Syndrome. Good one. Indicator, you cannot mess with Indicator. But to have the original release from Grinders, one that I wanted for ages, I couldn't mess it up. Couldn't mess out on this. So it's I love the fact that it's kind of what's the word, embossed. Love the inside artwork. So spectacular new 2K restoration, newly expanded with 3 additional scenes, bonus Blu-ray La Resa del Conte, the complete 110-minute director's cut of the film in Italian, bonus CD, the Big Gundam original soundtrack, exclusive in-depth interviews with Sergio Soloma, Thomas Millian, and Sergio Donati. Sergio must be a really popular name there, hey? Yeah, actually, I remember Speed Zone. Out of commentary by C. Courtney Joyner and Henry C. Park. Linear notes, that means there's a booklet. So let's open the booklet. Hope the booklet survived better than my poster did. So there's 25 tracks on the CD. Big Gundam, actually really looking forward to checking this out. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie. Let's see if they've got alternate art. No, not really. It's the same. Well, they put the arts on the slipcover. Live and Die 4K release. I love that film. I don't know if I need a 4K though. It depends. Like if there's more features, like Sean, I'll get it. But if it's like one of those things where they just kind of like 4K it and don't put anything else on there, then that's not such a big game for me. Okay, so the tough ones is a Polizia Teshi film that everybody needs to own. So if you don't own this movie and you're kind of into Polizia Teshi, like I am, you're like, I wish Dirty Harry was sleazier and in Italian and had like really sexy girls. Well, I think Eureka would do Metropolis. I do actually. Now that Caligari's out on 4K and got like some pretty rave reviews, I think Metropolis is just like basically we'll see Metropolis. I think we're gonna see if they can do it Nosferatu too. But Metropolis for sure. They did a really good version of Metropolis. So this is Tough Ones by Umberto Lenzi. If you are going to get into Polizia Teshi films and you've never checked them out before, this is your starting point. Not only is this a really good film, sneeze. That's what happens when you go in the cold all day. But this has a documentary on Eurocrime. So if you want to get into Eurocrime, this is the way to go. And on the inside, like the way they do it with the CDs, or the additionally were these. Oh my God! Is the Tough Ones right here? The CD soundtrack. Let's open it up. Oh, it comes from the side. It's a side opener. Hey, it is going pretty good. I'm gonna go sneeze, and I'll be right. Well, not I'm gonna blow my nose. I'll be right back. I have more to show. Sorry for that. Damn it. So this has your crime documentary here as well. Here's the other title, Assault the Deadly Weapon. Love this poster. And it doesn't tell you. Like, it just says, like, there's audio commentary by Mother Mike Malott. It doesn't tell you that it's that all the stuff that's in there. So again, this is a 2-disc set with a whole bunch of features. We got a booklet in here as well with another title, Brutal Justice. I hate when things go to print. Because, like, that's the thing. I'm gonna cry. If you missed out on something, then you get the chance to check it out now. And all right. See if I can get this without sneezing anymore. Courtesy of my good friend George from over in the UK, we have Universal Noir Volume 1 from Indicator. As Indicator was mentioned up there by Ken, right? And we have 6 films on here: The Web, Larceny, Kiss the Blood Off My Hands, Abandoned, Deported, and Naked Alibi. So 6 good films, too, actually. A lot of features on here. This is the first one of these they did. It's 1826, so 1,826 of 600. So for those that were curious about which number the Sworn to Justice was 533. Hey, Trash, welcome, man. Did you get sworn to justice? Was your poster okay? Happy holidays to you, too. We're just a couple days away from Christmas. I got stuff in a box before Christmas. So George picked this up for me. Also pre-ordered me the... I'm not surprised, actually. It's 80 films. And, it's fun. What is with, like, the quality control recently? So feature-wise on here, because we got some good features. We got some 2017 restorations for The Web, Larceny, and Departed from 4K scans. 2014 restorations for Naked Alibi from 2K scan. High-definition remaster of Abandoned, original mono soundtracks. I always want to hear that. Idle commentaries with Dave Duvall on The Web. Elias Ross on Larceny. Josh Nelson on Kiss the Blood Off My Hands. Barry Forshaw and Kim Newman. That's going to be good. On Abandoned. Daniel Kremer on Deported. And Troy Haworth. And Daniel Thompson on Naked Alibi. Got a John Player lecture with Joan Fontaine. So that's going to be really good and long. Archival audio recording with the actress. The Heel with Sex Appeal. Nick Pinkerton on Dan Duryea. That is going to be awesome. I love Dan Duryea. Return to Europe, Christy Newland on Robert Sidemek, Absolute Magnetism, Lucy Bolton on Gloria Graham, Film Noir Festival Q&A with Victoria Price, archival video recording of Vincent Price's daughter in conversation, Lux Radio Theater, The Web, adaptation, United Action Means Victory, documentary short by Ben Maddow, Skirmish on the Home Front, short film starring William Bendix, A Salute to France, another short film, Easy to Get short campaign film by Joseph M. Newman, The Cinematographer documentary short, Kiss Above My Hands and Naked Alibi trailers, Image Gallery, new and improved subtitles for deaf and hard of hearing, limited edition, exclusive 120-page book. We'll check that out too, with new essays by Aris Vicey, Jill Blake, and a bunch of people, limited to 6,000. Yeah, definitely show me some love. I would much appreciate that. So let's hit these here in the right order. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff for the people that stayed, especially. So we have this one here, directed by Michael Gordon, The Web with Edmund O'Brien and Ella Raines, William Bendix, and Vincent Price. Gotta love that. Love me some Vincent Price. Hold on a second. That hurt something. Right? To have the Christmas Shoes trilogy. I don't actually. We have Larceny with Dan Duryea. There's other people in too. John Payne, Joan Caulfield, and Shelley Winters. Other fantastic actors. But let me send Dan Duryea. So it's always good to see stuff like this show up. Thank you, George. By the way, you'll see this tomorrow, more than likely. I'm guessing you're in bed or watching something, because the time difference is different now. Kiss the blood off my hands. The box I'm showing right now is Indicators, Universal Noir Volume 1. So they did the other Noir box sets, but now they're doing Universal. And this is the start of theirs. So we got some, so far, really good Dan Duryea, Vincent Price. Another with Joan Fontaine and Burt Lancaster. You guys know I love Burt Lancaster. Directed by Norman Foster. We got one here with Jeff Chandler, Abandoned. No name for her baby, only a price. Gotta love that. Raymond Burr's in this. One directed by Robert Sidemek, and that has Marta Toran and Jeff Chandler. Deported. I'm assuming the people that are leaving don't like good movies. That's what I'm gonna say. If you've left while I'm unboxing an Indicator box set, you just don't like good films. Got Naked Alibi with Sterling Hayden and Gloria Graham. So amazing stuff there. The Story of a Love with the Law at its heels. Now let's check out the booklet, because they usually do like really, really good booklets with these things. They're not small ones here. These are like thick. A whole bunch of like like interview with Michael Gordon here. Let's go to the front and see what we got here. So we get, love, exactly. Noir to neo-noir is fantastic. There's a whole bunch of write-ups here. I'm going to put it right there. So if you're watching this later on, you want to stop it to like just check and see what all the write-ups are, you can. Some great pictures, some cast and crew for the films. I love the fact they put that in there. George, I'm so gonna like watch the hell out of this with my better half because she will love these films. Unf- you know who else would really love these films? My cousin Roger. He loves this stuff. We used to watch a lot of this stuff together. He's, no, spent the last year in like kind of like in the same place, and we watched a bunch of stuff together and really really enjoyed it. So it was I miss him. I miss him a lot actually. Before I go, because I'm gonna make this short video, I got some books to show you guys, and don't flake on me because I got some cool stuff. It's probably some for some of you guys. For me, a couple of these things are your childhood. And one of these, well, you got to be way older than me if it's your childhood. But this is Turok, Son of Stone. So this is the Dark Horse Archives, and I got this one. This is like runs about, but the cover price is around like $50. Usually it runs around 120, something like that. I did get the Maywis box set. That was actually uh, given to me by Vanessa. She gave me that one for my birthday one year. And this is like the 60s era of like Turok, not the redone Turok from Valiant Comics. But I remember like the Gold Key comics and the stuff that I get like in the 3-packs when I was a kid. And like Turok, Son of Stone was there. It was like usually. So I remember reading some of these. Of course, they were like reprints or reissues. I love the way these are done. So Dark Horse has done a really good job of remastering these here. Like even having the things on the bottom, like Dell Comics, Good Comics. I think they have like there's a Dell was it like for like basically telling parents that these comics are safe to read for kids and stuff like that. Of course, you have the stories in there as well. Oh yeah, there it is. And pledge to parents. I remember seeing these. Like that would be something like back in the day, like a kid would be like not wanting to see in their comics. Like young Aaron, if I was like a young kid, I don't want to see like the comic book where they're it's pledging to my parents that it's good, healthy fun. I want the opposite of that. Definitely the opposite of that. But the remastering, these are fantastic. They're just incredibly done. Issues 19 through 24 of Dell Publishing's Turok, Son of Stone, with all the backstories and everything there. And it's ever since my better half went to, I got those like the books in Paris, like the Black Cat Mysteries and stuff like that. And it was I think it was like Phantom Lady. I've been really on a kick of getting some of the older stuff, like to really get into the tough set there. But we have one newer omnibus here to show you guys tonight, and that is this one right here, the Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. So for those that don't know, like we've had a lot, around like 5 altogether, Amazing Spider-Man omnibuses. We haven't had any Spectacular Spider-Man. That's why this is called Volume 1. Now, we got to see some Spectacular Spider-Man in omnibus format in the Roger Stern omnibus. But aside from that, we really haven't gotten any. I want like a Web Spider-Man omnibus as well, because that's kind of my era when I got back into it. Well, this is when I initially started reading like the Spider-Man stuff. It was like in the 70s, and Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man had like the dealt with the back characters and had a whole list of like characters you wouldn't see in the regular comic, and that I really enjoyed. Be right back. I cannot get used to this cold Canadian weather now. So let's open this up. I got one more to show you guys after that. Then I got a couple things to mention. A little bit of house cleaning to do, like as in like the stuff we're doing for the channel. I'm here in Canada. What does that mean? That means that the people that didn't leave, you good people here, we're going to try to do an about. We're going to try and get some other stuff to show you guys. And a horror movie. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm expecting it to be really horrible. But let's hope that it's not as bad as I think it's going to be. It's probably going to be as bad as I think it's going to be. So this is the Spectacular Spider-Man. So what we're going to do is what you should do when you open Omnibus is not open it up right away. Not like just. So what you do is you open up this side and this side. I can do this right. I'm trying to do it right now. I'm going to do it in here. Open up both sides. And then you kind of just let it kind of fall and flip. Good thing with this, as I can tell right now, is because it's an early like Marvel. That means all the letter pages are collected in here. And that's one thing I loved about the omnibuses. And like kind of the Conan, stuff like that. They had all the letter pages. So you got an idea of what people thought about the comics too. You're not just going in. It's the same with Winnie the Pooh. They did. You're not just going in kind of blind. Because nothing's better than like getting context. Context is king. I'll let you know, guys, what's in this in a minute. And once I read it, I'll review it as well. White Tiger had a big role in Spectacular Spider-Man, especially the early issues. The original White Tiger before cooler White Tiger took over. It's like two White Tigers, at least two. Oh, Carrion is in here. So this one here collects issues for Spectacular Spider-Man. How do you peak? 1 to 42, annual number 1, the Amazing Spider-Man annual number 13. Yeah, because there's a crossover between those two. And Fantastic Four 218. So let's just slip off the slipcover and see what it looks like on the inside, because it won't have a picture. We'll have like the logo, but it'll be our first time looking at the Spectacular Spider-Man if you don't have it. Spectacular Spider-Man logo. Now we'll look at the back first, because the backs are always the same. So on the back right here, it's our Spidey logo. But first time ever we get it right here. The Spectacular Spider-Man omnibus. And it's pretty amazing. And you get something like this, like the B and C tier villains, but those tend to be a lot of the more fun ones. Spectacular Spider-Man, the first issue was in 1976, and this one here goes from 1976 all the way up to May of 1980. So you're getting a good run on Spider-Man right here. You get like some weird ass villains in here though, like Brother Power and Sister Son. I'm not kidding, like that's a thing. And you get some cool villains too. Now, if you saw the recent news that they're going to be doing a movie of the Hypno Hustler, have you heard that? Then the Hypno Hustler's in here. This is where he came from. And this is like this Marvel's TV sensation. Like for a short period of time, they did like a bunch of like Spider-Man, like they tried to do a TV series. They ran 2 seasons, changed cast members throughout the 2 seasons, tried to like put the movies together on VHS and do like put the episodes together on VHS like a film, but it didn't work out quite the way they wanted it to, unfortunately. So they wanted Spider-Man to be another like Incredible Hulk by Bill Bixby, and instead Spider-Man became more of a not even a Doctor Strange, more of like a Red Brown, like a type of thing. So Captain America. But the big one, the one I'm super excited about, the one if you stayed this long, you're super cool, and you're awesome, my book, is this one right here. So this is done by Titan Books, and I think Titan Books is in the UK. But Titan Books, and if I'm thinking of the right ones, oh, you mean Spider-Ham? I don't have the Spider-Ham stuff. I used to read Spider-Ham when I was a kid, though, from Star Comics. Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham. They're doing the Conan, once, and it's the same people that remastered the stuff for Marvel that are doing the ones for Titan. So there was a whole series of Simon and Kirby books, and this is one of the superheroes with Joe Simon and Jack Kirby. And just to give you a kind of like an idea, this is a Dark Horse Archives. This is the Simon Kirby book. This is Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. This is the Simon Kirby book. Still, I'm not sure if you can tell or not, but it's still a bit bigger than the Spider-Man book. And although the Spider-Man book has over, I think, 11 or 1,200 pages, this has around 400 or 500 pages. So that means that a lot of quality went into the remastering of this book, and we're getting a thicker, better print for the paper. So let's see how it worked with the slipcover off. I've already on the distressing of this spine here. So as you can see, now obviously there's some kind of in the 40s, so there's some more time stuff. So you're gonna have some stuff here that may not be super politically correct today. But the way it's broken up is from 1940, War and Peace by Joe Simon, right up to 1959. So we get here the Black Owl from Prize Comics, then it goes to Stuntman, or from the Stuntman comic that Simon Kirby did. And we've got some unpublished stuff. So you get the first, 3 issues of Stuntman, then you get unpublished stories that never came out before. Then we get to the Vagabond Prince, was from Black Cat Comics 7 and 8, so from 1947, and even a Fighting American cover, issue 4, that was unpublished, so an unpublished cover from them. We get introduction by Neil Gaiman, then we get another introduction by Joe Simon, and we get he introduces each era. So we get an introduction for the 50s too. We get to Captain 3D issue 1 for the first time ever. I think it's colorized because it was still a 3D issue before. Then we get the Fighting American, and we get all 7 issues for the first Fighting American, and then we get volume 2. We get issues 1 and 2, and only issue number 1 came out. Issue number 2 was unpublished, so it's really just a cover for number 2. Where's their story? No, there might be a story in there actually as well. The Double Life of Private Strong from 1959. We get a whole bunch of stuff from issues 1 and issue 2. The Adventures of the Flies here as well from 1959. And again, issue 1 and issue 2. I'm not sure if anything else kind of made it. But when you look at the remaster on this, I'll show you. Things like the Black Owl. I love this classic artwork. They have a crime volume too, and I'm thinking going back and getting it. Simon and Kirby were such a good team. I love the fact the way comics were done back then, you don't have to worry about gutter loss. So, because you know, there's no kept in 3D right there. See, if you ever had this comic, it was like in 3D. You got a pair of 3D glasses with it. But yeah, I'm super excited about this. There's such dynamic like visuals for these. Like there's nothing stagnant or flat about Kirby's art. And I think that's like especially during this period. Kirby was still excited to be like drawing at this point. Because you get to see like stuff like this. We can see like Simon and Kirby's work together. It's just incredible. I think I'm a little disheartened that people are leaving when actually one of my favorite parts of this video is here. But everybody likes their own thing, right? Some people only come in to hear me talk about Vinegar Syndrome. And you got to hear that at the beginning of the video. So if you're coming in late, I did talk Vinegar Syndrome at the beginning of the video. I got a movie, a gift, which I'm very excited about. I'm a little disappointed with Vinegar Syndrome with how they did the poster. So I'm probably going to be getting more of these here, Simon Kirby. Cover price on this one at the time was 62 Canadian. I'm not sure how much this costs now. A bit more usually. One of the things I love about this book is that it gives like a kind of like a 2D version of like a cover. You know what I mean? So there's a cover on the cover. So you can see like this is right here. This is like the spine, but you can see like a spine right here. I love Neil Gaiman says, here you see stories and characters that shouldn't work, or rather that under anyone else's hands wouldn't work, that work like a dream. Joe Simon and Jack Kirby worked in, and in many cases, defined just about every genre and style imaginable. So there's other books. This is the super one. Hey, Warlock, what do you think of this? You're a comic guy. Infinity Ruins posters are kind of smaller though, so it's really hard to kind of compare them. Normally, you get a good poster from Vinegar Syndrome. I'm excited with this, dude. So I unwrapped my Warlock, my Vinegar Syndrome, like Sworn to Justice, and the poster was like messed up. So this here, which is bigger than my Spider-Man albums, which I just showed, it cost me like $30. So you gotta love that. And of course, the other book we got here is Turok, Son of Stone, because I used to read these when I was a kid. Also, tonight we showed off Universal Noir, Volume 1. I cannot wait for Volume 2. We showed The Big Gun Down, Sojo Saloma film, the Blizzard Teshi, The Tough Ones. And again, I say this is where, if you've never been into this genre before, you start with this one because this is a documentary Eurocrime. So you're going to get the whole like stuff on Eurocrime. And we have Sworn to Justice, one of my fave, kind of really fun. The 5. Did you see the Barry Windsor Smith graphic novel Monsters was on sale, I think, on Amazon for like $28. I was so tempted. No. But let me show you guys this, because this is I love this movie, and overall I don't mind, but look at this. See if you guys can see the strain on the poster, but most of all, look at this. It's like two posters may have gotten stuck together. Like it's on the white part of it, so it really doesn't bother me that much. No, some people would be totally like flipping out. But yeah, it's just a little minor inconvenience. But you know, on Blu-ray.com forums, would be like, this would be a huge thing. And it's a shame. I've never had any issues with their posters, aside from the one that they didn't have a poster with, so they gave me the poster later on. But it's the first time there's been a quality control issue with the posters. So we'll work on that, Vinegar. I can't wait to watch this movie. That's an excellent film. Most into the floppies. Well, Monsters isn't really like an omnibus. It's like it's a bigger like graphic novel, but it's a bit thicker. But it's definitely not an omnibus. But this movie, you know, like at the end of the day, like this was gifted to me, and I wasn't like I didn't want this for the poster. I wanted this for the movie, and it's a really good movie. At least in my opinion, it is. Now, right here, it is precisely 1:00, so I'm going to be going soon. So if you have any questions, ask me before I go. Like, hey, where are you right now? Well, I'm at my mom's. I came in late. I'm in Newfoundland, and we're going shopping tomorrow. Going to look around at Sunrise Records. We're going to check out the yeah. It's strange with the poster of Warlock. I mean, that's really strange for Vincent. Like, yeah, I never see that. But I can't wait to watch the movie. We're going to be checking out like comic shops. I'm going to be going to Walmart for the first time in like 3 months. Like the minute seemed like a big deal, but like there's no Walmarts in Morocco, so it's going to be kind of fun to check some stuff out and just see what they had got. Like what's in the $5 bin now? Like did any other kind of cool movie Scream Factories or Shout Factories or MVD Rewinds or something pop up there? Is there anything different or unusual? And I'm going to try and take my phone with me and get some footage. So I'll basically, I'll try and do like some out and about while I'm there here as well. Now, if you're interested in let me know how you package. Especially if you get some poster wise. I think the Sworn to Justice was my dad's first Finger Cinemas, so he loved the fact that it was done differently. There's a poster in it, so that was kind of cool. It was really nice to like go, like I saw my sister today, and she just got enough work. Makeflix does great stuff. Like I got to get some Makeflix stuff just to support like the guys that are doing some really cool shot on video stuff. J.R. Bookwater, I love to have him on channel. I got to ask him sometimes see if he's not too busy, or get David Sterling someone on here and kind of chat. I reached out to Jamie Blanks, and just to say Merry Christmas. Basically, I want to get him on in the New Year too as well. We've been a kind of catch up with what he's been doing, and have some interesting stuff. So there's going to be some out and abouts. I have one more ranking video, like a tier list video to do, and I'll be doing that one while I'm here. I'm going to try and film something with my dad as well. So you're going to see like a video with my dad when I go in the new year, and we'll do a couple. We'll do with those. Yeah, those go on Patreon because I don't have my family on my regular channel most of the time unless they like want to come on because well, you guys know, like you guys have been here for a while. You know what can happen here sometimes. I think I caught a couple of those actually. Or at least one of them for sure. Interesting character, actually, Dave Sterling. I get to talk to him for a bit, and I have to eventually pick up the the box set. You know, the slasher one. God, the name is escaping me right now. Camp Blood. Got to get Camp Blood stuff. Anywho, my name is Aaron. As always, I got to do this thing here. You want to support the channel, you can donate or super chat, all that jazz. There you go. That, I got to do that at least once a video. But with all that being said, thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful night, and I'm going to get some sleep. I'm tired. I'm going to drink a drink first, though, because my throat's a bit dry. But yeah, we are going to be looking at some stuff here from in the next little while, and some good St. John's and eventually Halifax videos coming up as well. So I will see you guys soon, right here in the Call to Cinema. And if you want to catch my dad video and hopefully my kids in a video, then check my Patreon, Crimson Cult. Have a great evening, guys. And if I don't chat with you before then, whatever it is, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Feliz Navidad. Enjoy your time. See you soon.